Dak Prescott will once again be the Cowboys quarterback this year after signing his franchise tag last week worth $31.4 million. That'll buy a lot of steak and seafood dinners. But Dak is also investing in the community. A few weeks ago, he pledged $1 million to improve police training, part of an effort to combat racial injustice. Well, he's doing more than that. He's engaging in healthy dialogue behind closed doors. On Thursday night, Dak was having dinner at a local steakhouse, while Dallas police officer Jaime Castro was there working security. So Dak invited him to join the table for a conversation about police work. Earlier tonight, I spoke with Officer Castro about the dinner with Dak. Jaime Castro, kind enough to join us this evening. Always good to see you, buddy. How long did you guys chat for?
Man, we had a really good talk, and talk was about an hour and a half long. So it was totally shocking to me, and we just had a great conversation.
So I know it's hard to boil down an hour and a half down into a minute for us, but what was the heart of the conversation? What questions did he ask?
Well, I think it's really important that everyone knows that I really felt he was genuine the whole entire time that we sat there. He had some really, really good questions about police work. And most important, he had questions on what he could do to unite the Dallas Police Department and the community of Dallas. And his whole mindset was he wants this to be a model, our community to be a model for the entire nation of what we can do to bring us together to the table. And let's figure things out. And that's the only way that we're going to accomplish anything, is by sitting down and discussing, our differences.
And so, Jaime, what did you say to him? What did you kind of take away from your discussion? Were there any positives, solutions moving forward?
Absolutely. It was all positives. And it's amazing what you can accomplish when you're sitting down and you come in with an open mindset. And one thing that we were, able to talk about is the importance of counseling and making sure that we have mentally stable, healthy officers out there, because that's what the community deserves, a stable, healthy officer. And, he had questions about that. He wanted to make sure we had all the equipment necessary to be able to do our jobs effectively, and make sure that we had other options, to safely do our jobs. And one other thing he really thought was really important is the importance of officers being at schools. He remembered his officer when he was growing up that was at his school, and his resource officer and him had a really good working relationship, and it meant a lot to him. So we were able to talk about a little bit of everything, but it was a great positive conversation.
Now, Jaime, many people watching this have no idea, but you are a Cowboys super fan. Emphasis on super. Did you reveal your alter ego to Dak during the dinner? Did you show him photos of your Sunday's outfits?
Yes, I did, and as soon as I showed him, I was like, "Hey, so I gotta let you know what one of my hobbies is." So I got up from the table and walked over to him, and I showed him a picture, and he stood up. He was like, "Oh my God, is that you? You're always standing back there behind us." And we gave each other a hug, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't missed a game in almost 23 years, a Dallas home game in almost 23 years." And he was really excited. He was like, "Oh man, this just makes the evening just perfect." He said, and we both agreed this is exactly how you bring the community together. I've always said sports unite, and here's the perfect example of how we can find a common ground through sports and start talking about how we can make our community better.
Well, I'll tell you what, we hope to see you on the sideline sooner than later. Take care of yourself, brother. Hope to see you soon.